What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Connor Speed 6, and as you can see, I am in Forza Motorsport driving very poorly on my Logitech G920 using a Forza GT car, which was probably not a great idea because I'm not really that great on the steering wheel to begin with. But it's okay. We're going to get through this and hopefully make a good video out of it. What I wanted to do today is compare what it's like driving on the wheel in Forza Motorsport versus driving on the controller in Forza Motorsport. We all know that driving on a wheel is always going to be a little bit more difficult because it does require a decent amount of driving skill, of course. But driving on a controller has historically been a lot faster when it comes to being competitive in the game. So today, we're going to test that theory. We're going to run both of these scenarios around a track to see which option gets us the best lap time over a 2-lap race. So what we'll do is we will start with controller play first, and we're going to be using a little bit of a slower car than this because this is just a little bit overkill in my opinion. But we'll start with the slower car first, running on the controller for 2 laps, and then what we'll do is we'll move on from that and run the steering wheel for 2 laps around the exact same circuit with the exact same car in the exact same weather conditions to see which one we are faster with. Again, a little disclaimer, I don't have a ton of experience on the wheel in sim racing games in any capacity. I tend to use the controller, so naturally I'm likely going to be a lot faster on the controller, but we will take that into account at the end and just see how close we can get. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so we're going in here to set up the event. We're going to be using the 2020 Honda World Racing Civic. What we will do is jump into the Nürburgring and run the sprint circuit for 2 laps with clear weather, so there's 0 variables out there other than my absolutely less than stellar driving ability. So what we'll do is we'll jump into this event, 2 laps with the controller, 2 laps with the steering wheel, and see which one I'm faster with. I'm not going to make any changes other than the fuel and tires. We're going to change the tires to soft, and then we're going to jump straight into the event. Let's get it. I'm going to drive how I normally drive. If I'm driving using the controller, I'm in third person, so that's how I'm going to be driving the car using the controller. With the steering wheel, I will be in first person without the steering wheel animation in front of me, though. Sorry about your pylon. This is such a fun little circuit. Again, I've said it 100 times. The game feels really, really good on controller, on gamepad. It feels really good on steering wheel as well, but again, it all just kind of depends on your ability using the steering wheel, on whether or not you're going to be faster using that than you are going to be using the controller. Me personally, likely going to be slower on the steering wheel. That's just me knowing me and knowing my comfortability using the controller, but we'll see here very, very soon. I might surprise myself. And again, I will have a Logitech G920 wheel settings video coming out in the next couple days, so be sure to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss that upload, for those who have a G920 and are interested, of course. Alright, so here we go on the back kink. I cannot wait until we've got the full Nordschleife. For now, we only have the circuit. That's okay, though. Hard on braking into the chicane. Don't be afraid to cut that a little bit. Eat that sausage curve up. No need to run too wide. There we go, handled that nicely. This little Civic is a great car, it really is. Especially with my spoon paint. I can't remember the name of the creator of this paint, but I will have it on the screen for this event so you guys can download it if you like it. Alright, lap 2. 143.3 on our first lap. Wide to tight, didn't take out the bollard there this time, so that's good. One thing the steering wheel does do that the controller does not do is allows you to steer a little bit more smoothly, because the joystick dancing basically using the controller is the best way to get around the corners and maintain stability in this game for the car. That being said, controller is a bit easier in all honesty. I'm just, again, it's probably just because I'm so comfortable with it. Alright, doing pretty well around the circuit. I'm familiar with the circuit, so I didn't have any learning curve or anything. It's just me jumping onto the track and going. So we're going to have a few more laps under our belts for the steering wheel, so we're a little bit more comfortable. 4 seconds up on our previous lap. Missed that turn in just slightly. Didn't really bridge the sausage curb, but that's okay. Lost a little bit of time through there, I think. Yep. About 3 or 4 tenths. That's okay. Mistakes can be made using the controller as well. But here we are coming up to the line. All right. Best lap was a 139.9. And our total time on the 2-lap race was 3 minutes 25.339. So the goal is to honestly get within the 3-minute 25s using the steering wheel. But we're going to see steering wheel attempt coming up right now. Simple as that. All I did was sat the controller down, grab the steering wheel, move a button or two, and it automatically switches your input to the steering wheel. It's very, very nice. I'm just going to click restart race. We're going to see how this goes. Hopefully I can get around the 329 mark-ish. We'll see. All right, so we've got the exact same setup, same car, same time of day, soft tires. Let's get it. Cockpit view, of course, for the steering wheel. Because what else would you use? There's no way we're using third person on the steering wheel. It already feels so slow. I don't know why. Cockpit view always seems so much slower. It's actually a really difficult corner to get right. Very late turn in here. I do not like hugging that entire apex. Let's go. I probably should have ran this in Rivals just so I could see the other Ghost and know what I'm up against, but it's alright. Downshifting late as well as key. Don't downshift too much while you're under braking because that'll kick the back end around even more, especially in a front wheel drive car. Alright, coming up to the chicane. Gotta have quick hands-ish. This feels pretty good so far on lap 1. I don't know what it's going to equate to time-wise, but we're about to find out. If I could get in the 43s, I think that would be ideal. That would put us on pace to likely match or beat the controller time. 43.1, that's rapid. That is rapid. Alright, let's go. Let's finish strong. Let's not drive like an idiot, but let's not drive like a grandma either. Unless it's I suck at driving. Little slow and too cautious there on that turn in. 3.5 seconds up. Oh, turn it, turn it, turn it, turn it. Power down, come on. Yeah, I'm going to have a wheel settings video very, very soon. Hopefully it will help you all when playing the game using the Logitech G920. The settings would generally help those using any type of wheel, as long as it's the same sort of type of wheel. It's not like one of those super expensive Fanatec's or anything like that, of course, but for a good budget wheel, I think I've got a pretty good setup on it, and it feels really good, obviously. As you can see, we're putting in some decent times. 3.3 up. Little slow coming out of the chicane. Let's go on the power early. Got a little nervous and let off the throttle a little bit. 3.4 up. Oh, 139.7. Guys, we beat my time. So with the controller, I ran a 3-minute 25.9. We've beat it by a full second using the steering wheel. So that goes to show you can be very competitive using a steering wheel in Forza Motorsport. Very exciting news. That's awesome. Really surprised about that. So there you have it, guys. Logitech G920 versus the controller is in the books, at least for my channel. My results may not be, of course, the same results that you will get, but this hopefully will show you to not be afraid of using your steering wheel in Forza Motorsport should you have one out there. Now, be on the lookout for Hoki Hoshi to release a video as well. Big thank you to him for helping me with some of the details here when it comes to wheel setup. He's going to have a extremely in-depth video coming out very, very soon, if he doesn't already right now, detailing a bunch of different wheels, best practices when using the wheels, and custom setups, of course, to help you become faster using your steering wheel in Forza Motorsport. But today, that's going to do it for me. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, a positive comment, and if you're new to my channel, be sure to subscribe for more weekly content like this. We are this close to 10,000 subscribers, and I would love for you to help me get there. That would be incredible. Thank you so much in advance. That's going to do it for me today, guys. As always, I have been Connor Speed 6. Until next time, much love, everyone. I'll see you soon.